Earlier this year, I started building on my web design freelance business. Not because I had a burning desire of doing it, but because my savings were shrinking and I needed a stable income. I was basically trying to build a freelance design business so that it would sponsor me to do things that I'm actually passionate about, like this channel, some other creative projects, the kind of work that actually feels aligned to who I am. I didn't have a strong direction about my business, so I did what felt reasonable. I brought AI to help me plan things and create strategies. I asked it to analyze my finances and also build an outreach plan. It did, with confidence and authority. So I trusted its lead, feeling excited and ready to conquer the world of freelance. Eventually, the strategy started to become way more complex than it's supposed to be. Based on the financial audit, AI suggested that I charge 3 times the price per project. Because of this, I needed to create a project free of charge with the pure purpose of justifying that my service is worth what I'm asking for. That didn't sound resonating already, but I went for it anyway. To fund that flagship project, I built a list of potential clients through Instagram hashtag search. I sent DMs and waited for a response. But weeks passed, nothing came back. The momentum I had at the beginning was disappearing. At some point, I realized the ideal client profile was built entirely from that Instagram list, which wasn't a solid representation of anything. It was just accounts that showed up during the hashtag search. The strategy was built on shaky foundation and false assumptions. What started as something exciting and full of hope turned out to be a total mess. Around the same time, I was working with AI to develop a plan for this channel, expanding on the Nomad Diaries and creating a catalog of video ideas that I genuinely care about. That process felt completely different from the web design side of things. It felt energizing, like something was being sharpened rather than being created out of the thin air. Every conversation brought me closer to something I recognized already as true. There I was, using the exact same tool, but had a completely different experience. Eventually, I realized what actually happened. With this channel, I already had a direction, a calling almost, of what it is I wanted to create. I was passionate about the project and was already on the way to make it happen before AI was involved. With freelancing, I didn't have that certainty. I didn't really know what I wanted, so I handed the steering wheel to AI and was sitting at the back seat most of the time. Now looking back, I think I was building that business mostly out of fear. Fear that the things I actually wanted to do wasn't enough. I think the collapse was a signal. Not that I failed at strategy, but that I was pursuing something that I wasn't really passionate about. And part of me knew that the whole time through. AI doesn't really know what you want deep down. It can only produce a plausible answer to whatever question you ask. I don't know what I want to do about the business yet. I put it on hold because the resistance is still there. What I do know is AI is a good mirror. It reflects back whatever you bring to it. If you bring genuine direction, it makes it sharper and stronger. If you bring confusion, well, it organizes that confusion. But organized confusion is still confusion. The question it can't answer well is the one you have to ask yourself first.